Hey guys, how you doing? So I am trying out this new device. It's a extremely affordable tablet. It's under $200, which I'm completely surprised. I don't think I've ever seen a tablet with this sort of. It seems to be pretty decent. It's called a King Pad, so it's working pretty good. Yeah, the video quality, I think, is like about 720. It isn't super high quality, right? But it's good enough. And I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm just out here right now, and I'm just in my van, just chilling out just chilling out for the day. I'm doing some communications in terms of uh, getting back to people. I got a few things happening right now that is it's pretty good. It's exciting for me just because it's some new opportunities. One of which is some more possible just programming work. You really easy stuff that isn't difficult at all to do, and stuff that I actually enjoy doing. And it'd be great if it was something that happened all the time, but it isn't. It's intermittent, and so I'm always happy about that. What would be great though is if I was doing programming without the stress, obviously, while I travel. That would be very cool. But right now, I don't have that option. I'm working full time and pretty much stationary. Excuse me. And I'm hoping that at some point, I will get the opportunity to travel out west and maybe have enough holiday time to be out there for a long time, or maybe even longer. That would be the best. And maybe transition into traveling full time, and along with that, the whole van life full time thing. And so this video is going into working. Okay, working at a job. Working full time, and it's something that I think people sort of always have to do. Like, unless you have a particular job where you're like you could travel and work, I think that'd be amazing. I know that's one of the questions that I get a lot, rather that people ask, and I get every so often, is like, if you're traveling full time, what do you do? I've been fortunate in that I could actually program, I could make apps, I could work on websites, I could administer servers. I have those skills, and I worked in the industry for a while. I think many of you know that already. I worked in the industry for a while. And the industry was pretty crazy. I mean, the industry was, for me, incredibly stressful, and so the job that I took on is right now is much less stress, and demands what I would term a lower skill set, but it just demands a lot of diligence, and it isn't difficult at all. Sorry, I'm just moving around, trying to get the best angle for this thing. I think I'll stay where I am right now. This is the first time I'm actually using this camera, and I'm going to see how well it works, and I'm going to try to upload the video at some point. What I'm saying is, in terms of work, I had a choice whether to stay in the IT programming space slash industry, or do something completely different. And I'm starting to understand. Well, I already understood this, that jobs that pay really well typically have a higher stress level than jobs that pay less. And so you have to really choose what you're doing very carefully. For example, the current job that I have, I'm fortunate to be working with some really great people. The people I work with, diligent to get the work done, and my stress level is low. Okay, there is some stress, but I think every job has some kind of stress. But compared to my other job, which was a programmer, this is like really legit easy to do, and I chose that. Now, along with that, it pays less. I think significantly less, but it's worth it for my personal mental health and well-being. That doesn't say I don't program anymore. I do program. I do take on certain projects. If I think the project is worthy, okay, I think if it's going to help certain things, society in general. Okay, I do have a project that I'm working on right now that literally will, it saves lives, it changes lives, it transforms lives, and I really, really believe in it. I completely believe in the project that I'm doing, and I think it's incredibly important because it helps people who need that help, and it helps in that invariably will help society. It helps families, and it's a really, really worthwhile thing. And those are the kind of projects that I would take on for programming. Uh, and so I would work on it, and I always make it fit into my current work schedule. And I let my clients know, hey, I work full time, but I think this is a good project. I'd love to work on it, and yeah, that's where I am right now. So, just something I wanted to say on this afternoon. It's kind of a little cloudy, but it's still very nice. I showed it to you already. I'm right here. Just sort of, there's a nice little breeze, and it's working quite nicely. So, and I also got a chance to test out this camera. I'm going to be uploading it. I'm going to see how well it worked. I think the quality isn't that high, but it's really easy to operate. So I might do a bit more of these. Anyway, guys, I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you guys sort of chiming in and saying hello and offering up your opinions and 2 cents and encouraging me to do some of this stuff. And I've got my goals. I've got my dreams, right? And you've got your dreams. And I always think, keep going. I think we need to encourage one another and give ideas and support one another by way of helpful advice and ideas, right? And just by way of just being together and sort of putting out information that is going to make things better. Boy, that was I could have said that better, but anyway, that's how it goes, right? And that's how a lot of my videos are. It's me just literally saying stuff, very few edits. I know this video will have 0 edits. I'm literally going to upload it cold as is, and I hope you guys appreciate it. Yeah, none of the stuff is rehearsed. I don't even write a script, and apparently that's a bad thing to do. If you want your YouTube to grow to the hundreds of thousands, you should write a script, and I haven't done that, and maybe one day I will. Like certain things I did write a script. For example, there was a video that I made, like actually it wasn't even much of a script. It was just something I do, but I had a loose outline of what I was going to do, and it was one of those going somewhere and cooking something, some noodle soup, and it had some interesting music in the background, appropriate music, and I really liked it, and it was a good way to sort of showcase my van as well. The other one was the van tour. So if you haven't seen, if you haven't seen my van tour, I don't know how you could have seen it. It's the first thing you see when you arrive to my channel. Please have a look at it. It gives a tour of this entire van. Okay, right? This entire van, this tiny, tiny, tiny cabin, and it's not this show everything, but it shows a majority of it, and and how I sort of like hang out in it and how I relax, so that's where that is. Okay, guys, thanks a lot again. So hard for me to say goodbye, but I'm going to say goodbye. And remember, you're awesome. Always remind yourself of that. And I think you guys are awesome. Thanks a lot.